This is not just another SUV. This is a statement, a machine that doesn't quietly enter the future, it storms into it. The 2026 BYD Ti7 German Marks P Super Premium arrives with a presence that immediately commands attention. From the very first glance, it feels different. Not evolutionary, revolutionary. The kind of vehicle that makes everything else on the road feel a generation behind. The design is bold, unapologetic, and powerful. A muscular stance wrapped in a clean, futuristic silhouette. Every line feels intentional, every angle sharp, confident, and aggressive. The front facade dominates with razor-like LED headlights that cut through the atmosphere like a predator locking onto its target. The grille is wide, assertive, and premium, blending seamlessly with the body to create a unified, futuristic identity. As light reflects across its original white finish, the body almost glows. It's not just paint, it's presence. The reflections ripple across the sculpted surfaces, emphasizing its geometric precision and modern engineering. The proportions are perfectly balanced, giving it that high-end luxury SUV stance while maintaining an athletic, performance-driven posture. Move along the sides, and the character lines become more dramatic. Strong shoulders, bold contours, and a flowing aerodynamic profile create a sense of motion even when the vehicle is standing still. Large alloy wheels anchor the design, reinforcing power and stability. This is a vehicle built not just to look strong, but to be strong. At the rear, the full-width LED light bar stretches across the tailgate like a glowing signature. It's clean, modern, and instantly recognizable. The rear design is wide and planted, giving off a sense of confidence and control. Every detail, from the lighting to the lower bumper, feels refined yet aggressive. But the real transformation begins the moment you step inside. The interior doesn't feel like a car. It feels like a high-tech luxury lounge engineered for the future. Minimalist, yet incredibly rich in detail. Clean surfaces, premium materials, and a layout designed around both comfort and intelligence. The centerpiece is a massive touchscreen that dominates the dashboard. Crisp, responsive, and beautifully integrated, it becomes the command center of the entire vehicle. Every interaction feels smooth, fast, and intuitive. The digital instrument cluster complements it perfectly, delivering essential information in a sharp, futuristic interface. Ambient lighting flows across the cabin, creating a calm yet premium atmosphere. Soft white tones blend with subtle accents, giving the interior a sense of depth and elegance. The seats are wrapped in high-quality materials, designed not just for comfort, but for long journeys where fatigue simply doesn't exist. The panoramic sunroof opens up the entire cabin, flooding it with natural light. It transforms the driving experience, making every journey feel bigger, brighter, and more immersive. Space is generous in every direction, ensuring that both driver and passengers experience true luxury. But beneath all this beauty lies something even more impressive. Power. The heart of the Ti7 German Marks P is a sophisticated plug-in hybrid system that redefines performance in its class. A turbocharged engine works seamlessly with dual electric motors to deliver explosive power and instant torque. The moment you press the accelerator, the response is immediate. Silent, yet incredibly aggressive. This is where electric precision meets raw mechanical strength. Acceleration feels effortless, smooth, continuous. There's no delay, no hesitation, just pure forward motion. The all-wheel drive system grips the road with confidence, ensuring stability and control in every condition. Whether it's city streets or open highways, the Ti7 adapts instantly. And then comes the efficiency. The advanced battery system allows for a significant electric-only driving range, turning everyday commutes into silent, emission-free journeys. When combined with the hybrid system, the total range extends far beyond expectations. Long-distance travel becomes easy, efficient, and stress-free. Charging is fast. Energy management is intelligent. Every aspect of the system is designed to maximize performance while minimizing consumption. This is not just power. This is smart power. Technology continues to push boundaries inside the Ti7. Advanced driver assistance systems work quietly in the background, constantly monitoring, adjusting, and protecting. Adaptive cruise control, lane assistance, automatic braking, everything is designed to enhance safety without interrupting the driving experience. The vehicle feels aware, responsive, almost alive. Every input is met with precision. Steering is sharp yet comfortable. Suspension absorbs imperfections while maintaining stability. The ride quality strikes a perfect balance between sportiness and luxury. You feel connected to the road, but never overwhelmed by it. And then there are the small details, the ones that truly elevate the experience. The way the doors close with a solid, premium sound. The smoothness of the interface transitions. The quietness of the cabin, even at high speeds. The subtle lighting that adapts to the environment. These are the elements that turn a good car into an unforgettable one. The 2026 BYD Ti7 German Marks P doesn't try to copy luxury. It redefines it. It takes everything you expect from a high-end SUV and pushes it further. More power, more technology, more presence. It's bold enough to compete with the best. Smart enough to lead the future. And refined enough to feel like true luxury. This is the kind of vehicle that changes perception. The kind that makes you question what an SUV should really be. It's not just about getting from one place to another anymore. It's about how you feel while doing it. Confidence, control, excitement. The Ti7 delivers all three, effortlessly. And when everything comes together, the design, the performance, the technology, you realize something important. This isn't just a new model. This is a new standard. The future of driving isn't coming. It's already here. And it looks exactly like this. Power is nothing without control. And control is nothing without intelligence. This is where the 2026 BYD Ti7 German Marks P begins to reveal its true identity, not just as a powerful SUV, but as a perfectly balanced machine engineered for real-world dominance. The moment it moves, everything changes. There's a silence at first. A calm, almost unreal smoothness as the electric motors take control. The SUV glides forward with zero vibration, zero hesitation, and absolute precision. It feels effortless, almost weightless, as if the road itself is pulling it forward. And then, without warning, the full force of the hybrid system awakens. The transition is seamless. The turbocharged engine blends with the electric motors in perfect harmony, delivering a surge of power that feels both controlled and explosive. The acceleration doesn't build, it arrives instantly. Strong, confident, and continuous. This is not traditional performance. This is instant performance. Torque is available the moment it's needed. Whether overtaking on a highway or accelerating out of a corner, the response is immediate. There's no lag, no delay, just pure, uninterrupted power delivery. The all-wheel drive system transforms that power into grip. Every wheel works in sync, constantly adjusting to maintain traction and stability. On dry roads, it feels planted and aggressive. On wet surfaces, it adapts instantly, maintaining confidence where others would struggle. This is intelligence beneath the surface. The suspension system plays its role with quiet precision. It absorbs imperfections without disconnecting the driver from the road. Every bump, every dip is managed smoothly, allowing the vehicle to remain composed even in challenging conditions. There's a rhythm to the way it drives. A balance between comfort and performance. Steering is responsive, yet refined. It reacts quickly when needed, but never feels nervous. At low speeds, it's light and easy. At higher speeds, it becomes firm and stable, giving the driver a sense of control and confidence. Everything feels calibrated, everything feels intentional, and then there's the braking. Strong, progressive, and incredibly precise. The regenerative braking system works in the background, recovering energy while maintaining a natural feel. It doesn't interrupt the experience, it enhances it. Efficiency becomes part of the performance, not a compromise. This is where engineering meets intelligence. Inside the cabin, technology takes center stage once again. The massive central display isn't just a screen, it's an ecosystem. Navigation, entertainment, vehicle settings, performance data, everything is accessible, everything is intuitive. The interface responds instantly. Smooth animations, sharp graphics, and a layout designed for real usability. There's no confusion, no complexity, just clarity and control. Voice commands add another layer of interaction. Simple, natural, and responsive. The vehicle listens, understands, and reacts. It turns technology into something effortless. And then there's connectivity. The Ti7 stays connected at all times. Real-time updates, over-the-air upgrades, and smart integrations ensure that the vehicle continues to evolve long after it leaves the factory. It doesn't age, it improves. This is a living machine. Driver assistance systems operate quietly in the background, creating an invisible safety net. Sensors, cameras, and advanced algorithms work together to monitor the environment constantly. The vehicle sees what the driver might miss. It reacts faster than human reflexes. It protects without interrupting. Adaptive cruise control maintains distance automatically. Lane keeping systems ensure alignment. Emergency braking stands ready at all times. It's not just assistance, it's confidence built into every journey. And yet, despite all this automation, the driving experience remains engaging. Because control is always in the hands of the driver. This balance is what sets the T7 apart. It doesn't replace the driver, it enhances them. It supports without taking over. It assists without removing the thrill. And that thrill is always present. Every acceleration reminds you of the power beneath your feet. Every corner reveals the stability of its engineering. Every journey becomes something more than just movement, it becomes an experience. The cabin remains quiet, even as speed increases. Wind noise fades away, road noise disappears. What remains is a sense of calm, a controlled environment where every detail feels refined. It's not just about speed. It's about how that speed feels. Long drives become effortless. Traffic becomes manageable. Even the most demanding conditions feel controlled and predictable. This is a vehicle designed for the real world, but built with the mindset of the future. Efficiency continues to play a major role. The hybrid system intelligently switches between electric and engine power, optimizing performance and fuel usage at every moment. Energy is never wasted. Every movement is calculated. The battery system delivers strong electric range, allowing for silent city driving without fuel consumption. And when longer distances are required, the hybrid system ensures that range anxiety simply doesn't exist. Freedom replaces limitation. Charging becomes part of the routine. Fast, efficient, and simple. The system is designed to fit into modern lifestyles without disruption. It adapts to the user, not the other way around. And through it all, the T7 maintains its identity. A perfect blend of power, intelligence, and luxury. It doesn't shout for attention, it earns it. It doesn't follow trends, it creates them. It doesn't compromise, it delivers. This is where performance meets innovation. Where technology meets emotion. Where driving becomes something more. Because the 2026 BYD Ti7 German Marks P isn't just built to move people. It's built to move expectations. And once experienced, there's no going back. Rocket.